Holy cow, I'm on day 2 on my new old job. I got my new old job back. This is a special treat. And this is Glenn. We've worked together for like
A long time.
a long time. There's like probably 30 years,
Yep.
at least. I don't believe you've ever been on camera.
Yeah, once or twice.
Once or twice, but this is like a special treat. It took a lot to get him on camera. I'm going, Glenn, if I ask Glenn anything, he knows what's going on as far as parts. He's a parts guy, body man, we do a lot of different things, but mainly parts. And there's a lot of stuff everywhere, and you know where it is. More than anybody else knows where it is. So I'm trying to get a handle on what's going on. There's stuff everywhere here.
Yes, there is.
And we're not going to go over every individual story of why some of this stuff is here, but we have bought back some projects from people that maybe the guy died, they couldn't get it done, or ran out of money, or whatever the story is, that's really irrelevant. We've taken back some projects. I think there's one that maybe canceled an order. Whatever the story is, that's irrelevant. But we've got a lot of projects here that they need to find a home.
Yes, it is.
They do. So if you don't mind to help me, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 significant projects.
Yep.
We'll just go over them individually. If it's something you might be interested in, I bet you get a deal on it. Well, we'll get a fair price for what you get. And we have it right now, and we can deliver it pretty quickly. Depending on what you want, we can finish a little more. Go ahead. So if we do that, go ahead and we'll start with one over here. All right, so what do we got here? We got a chassis, 23
extended.
23 extended,
350,
350 set up already. It's painted. It's
It's a beautiful candy.
It's a beautiful candy color. Check that out. And it's a spirit car. We don't build junk here. So maybe it's been sitting around and dusty. We've got a chrome axle sitting here for it. It doesn't have
spindles or front brakes yet.
Doesn't have spindles and front brakes. So this could come without the axle. You can get a painted axle to put on it, or we have a chrome axle. Doesn't have the brakes, but we can put those on, paint them, do it. So you got a rear end.
Yep.
It's already plumbed.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's plumbed. It just don't have the proportioning valve there. I see it's got a bigger steering box, power steering. So here it is. I'm not putting a price to any of this, but if you're interested in this, give us a call. And follow or make a note in it, and I'm following up on Facebook and social media so we can answer you. And we can kind of go over the specifics and build you what you want, especially if this is a color you want. You want to start on 23? Man, there's a good start.
Yeah.
So now we move on to like a 27. All right, this is a pretty cool, almost ready to go 27.
Yes, it is.
Scott, you want to tell us what we got here? You know about it, what it was.
It's a complete roller 27. It's got the shorty shock front end. I think it's 350, but I'm not positive on that. And it does have a 9-inch Ford rear end.
Oh, it's got a good 9-inch Ford.
It's got a new 9-inch Ford.
Yeah, and it's got interior packages already on it. So it's got, looks like a radiator and shifters. Is this a super kit?
I think it might have been, yeah.
Okay, so it's upholstered. So now and we can put a different color interior in here. I mean, you're not stuck with the interior. Right. But we could mix and match. But this car is ready to go. I mean, so this is working. This is ready. And it does have a 9-inch. So that would be a new 9-inch.
It's a brand new 9-inch.
Brand new 9-inch. So it's going to make the chassis a little more expensive than our standard chassis. But I don't think we'd want to pull the 9-inch off of here.
No.
But we would be definitely willing to sell you the body. Without, maybe, I don't know. Here's just another project. This is a full project, almost ready to go.
Yep.
Put some paint on it, wire it, and is there a wiring kit?
There's a wiring harness, there's
Wiring
radiators,
radiator.
low car skippers.
There's a bunch of parts. This gauges. The gauges you put down, that's the wiring kit.
No, but we do have gauges.
We have gauges. Yeah, we sell car parts, don't we?
Yeah.
We sell cars here.
We can put the gauges.
So here's 27. Again, if you're interested in the 27 kit, here it is right here, available. We can clean it up, tailor it to how you want, and get it shipped pretty darn quick. All right, so there's still some more. I know I see another. Oh man, we can't talk about my 27 constrained, but I'm gonna go up there and talk about it. I'll do that on my own. I may do a selfie. It's in another building,
Right.
behind a bunch of boxes.
That'd be good.
There's a couple more cars up there.
That if the pigeons are still there, maybe you can get them to land on your shoulder.
Yeah. So we'll do. That'll be part of this video. So now we got two blue 23s. This is an interesting story.
Yes, it is.
Let's go over those. All right. This is a story. Even if you told me, it would be too confusing. And it's an ongoing story for a lot of years. Actually.
It's been a couple of years, yes.
So we're not even going to go into the story, but we have two of these.
Yes.
Two of these, and it's a pretty cool color. I don't know. Can you catch that on the?
Yeah,
it's a great way to do it. Scratch. Let me just grind this in here for you. So it's awesome paint job, except where it's all scratched right here.
I do believe the name of the color is Bahama Blue.
Bahama Blue.
I think so.
My kids are in the Bahamas right now.
Really? Why aren't we?
I know, and they sent me pictures. They sent me pictures too. How rude is that? You know.
That is pretty bad.
And that's like about the color of it over there in the water. It's awesome. I lost my train of thought. I'm in the
We're trying to
Bahamas.
sell cars.
Oh, we're selling cars. Okay, let's do that. So we got two of these. One, they're both set up for small block Chevys.
One of them is set up for a small block Chevy and a turbo 350, and the other one I do believe is a small block Chevy and a 700 R4.
Okay.
They both have Timbals that are painted. The chassis painted, the body's painted. I think they both have
Same color interior.
complete gray interior, gray vinyl interior.
Yeah. One of them I know has a gray hardtop.
They may both have a gray hardtop.
Oh, so there's another one laying around here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so they both have a gray hardtop.
Mm-hmm.
And
And a upholstered gray hardtop.
the other one I believe is like are they both complete chassis?
Yes. I mean, we don't have any of the chrome, because they were supposed to get all chrome axles, chrome steering box, but any of the painted parts, like the brake, booster, master
Well, we got
cylinder.
two blue rear ends around here
Yes.
somewhere. Okay, so we kind of like to sell
It could make
a blue car. You
it
could paint it another color.
It would make it nice in his and hers, you know. A husband and wife could have the same
Whoa.
color, you know.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That would be good. That would be good. We got a pink one in the.
Yes, we do.
We do have a pink one in the booth right now. Which outside the booth, you're like, what? You go in there, that's a wild color.
It is a wild color.
But we want his and her blues.
Yes.
We want to go into the new world.
Thank you.
I don't have my hats on for trigger time today, but that's close enough as we want to get. We're in sales mode right now.
Oh yeah.
So we got, they're nice. This one's got a, you can't see it from there, but it's got the bed cover. It's hinged and latched, so I would assume the other one does too.
Yes.
So it's already hinged, latched, painted. Picture tank, yeah, there's the rear end there.
I do believe. I think we might have a tank. I'm not sure about that.
In the pilot tank.
I think we.
If we
No, I
don't
think we
have a
may
tank-
have. I think we may have one for this. It's already painted,
Oh,
but I'm not. I can't remember.
so we're going to organize all these, get them out of here, get this line up so it's a little easier to work on cars. You can't even get around here.
Right.
Put them all up at Trinity. When we get them up there, I may do a more specific with numbers kind of thing.
Right.
We got any more here? Oh, we got a chassis. We got 23 chassis. Let's go check that out. All right, so this one here is our 2829 Model A sedan.
Yeah.
We call it an A-Rod.
Yes.
I call it an A-Rod because it goes on a 27 chassis. So a 27 chassis where it narrows, and then the channel's 3 inches onto that. So it's got a 3-inch channel floor. And I don't know how much cheaper a 27 chassis is, but it's quite a bit cheaper than a Model A chassis. Maybe half.
It's got to be close.
It's quite a bit cheaper. So this is a lowered look. You really can't put fenders on it or anything. You're going with a fenderless car, lowered. And I'm going to tell you the reason this one's here. It did not meet Spirit standards.
Right.
I mean, so a lot of the guys that build these cars is piecework or whatever. And this door over here was thin. There was a plate put in it to make it work, so it works, and our door gaps are not like what is our standard. So we could sell this two ways. The customer that was supposed to go to, we just said no. We're going to build you another car, and we dealt with the employee that did this. I don't remember who that was, but that person is no longer with us for years. So. Anyway, we can either sell it as is, knowing this is what you got. This is not our Spirit quality. or we can take this door, replace this door, clean it up the way it needs to be, and have it a Model A sedan, A-Rod. And it would be whatever the price in our catalog is. If we do that to it, that's the price it'll be, because we've got so many on the books that selling cars is not an issue. I'm just trying to get rid of some of the stuff that's here, you can have now. I don't know where we're at on kits, but we're quite a ways out on kits. Turnkeys, I know the way we used to do turnkeys, we would take a $500 deposit, and that would put you on a list, and as soon as you got into the production schedule, we would get, the more deposits and give you some kind of, here's what's going on. Josh is not even taking names for the list anymore. For turnkeys. Now, for kits and everything, we can get that moved out pretty good, and we'll work on that a little better here as we get things organized up in this end and our glass shop back in the way it's going. But I think we're pretty good for a video here. There's some more projects out there, but when I get them all lined up in one place, we can just show them all at once and do
We
it that
start
way.
moving some of the stuff. There might be stuff under it too.
Yeah, exact stuff under it. So no trigger time today. Oh well.